part of a conversation. So, term angel investors usually credited to Broadway, where angels would invest in plays and musicals to support the arts and also aim to make a profit. So there
Oh,
is,
really? Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that. Hmm.
yep. So that is where that comes from. And talking about Dynamite. So Dynamite is a really great group of people, connectors, super connectors who love sharing their network, who love helping each other out, who just go out of the way to try and make connections, and really an amazing group of good people. Um, yeah, I've done a lot of networking over the past, and as I said at the recent wedding, met Rajiv at a networking group in the dim recesses of some bar, and this 6 foot Hulk comes out in a bright white suit like a beacon, and he really has been a beacon for us, for all the people who come. I mean, most of the time, usually a good percentage of the guests are people Rajiv invited. I know I send out invitations, but I don't always get the response that he does. So he's something just amazing about him and what he's created here, and it just is really is a great group. So that's my perspective.
Awesome. And Gerard, do you want to give a quick perspective from your vantage point?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. See a lot of new faces, which is always great. Always makes the meeting that much more interesting. I've been with the group for about 6 months or so, and what I really like about this group is it is not your typical business networking group. What does Rajiv call it? Networking done differently. It's
Yes.
just much more low key. People are looking to help each other out. There's no pressure. So hopefully the guests that are on today will find some value in it. I certainly have found value in this meeting. So
Awesome. Thank you, Gerard. I noticed that Rudy has a cameo role on is it Three's Company?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sitting on the
So,
set, just got back from the Regal Beagle. What's going on?
Rudy, so do you want to give like a quick, like, sort of like insight on Dynamite from your vantage point?
Yeah, sure. Personally, the way I've seen it, it's like, like we've all come together and we've gotten to know each other very intimately, like a family. So it's, we've learned, our strengths and who we can call. And it's just been a great resource for me for meeting new people, great relationships begun, starting with you, my friend. And, without it, I never would have met Joel. I never would have met Gerard. I've come to know so many people in the room. And it's been great. Larry, everybody's connected, and especially, not for nothing, I was sick for a little bit, and it was people from this group that reached out to see how I was doing. So I really, really appreciated that in a major way. So it's been great, working with everybody here. So
Yeah,
So
thank you, Rudy. It's good to know you're in good spirits and good health.
yeah,
yeah, you sound great. You sound great again. You're
yeah,
back to your full energy.
two hundred
So
percent.
awesome. Rajiv, so do we want to go
Yeah,
to a standard networking format? Like,
yeah, yeah. So I'll kind of like just since I'm here as serving as kind of like tech support, I guess I never get out of that role. I was at that role even at my own wedding, so just goes to show. But yeah,
you had Amy doing most of it, right?
yeah, yeah,
Thank
behind the
God.
scenes.
Otherwise, yeah, it's like in the middle of a vow would be like, wait a second, the Zoom, I need to fix Zoom. That would have been awkward.
I know, I know. So, like, first of all, welcome to another exciting episode of Dynamite Networking Group. Yeah, and here, like Gerard, and you've heard some of our members speak, that we do networking differently. Just to give you a quick overview, we have three distinct rounds of speaking. Well, four. The first is an icebreaker, which our leader, Joel, vice president and growth director, will be sharing with us. After that, and please keep your responses brief. For the icebreaker, we're just trying to get to know you, so that you don't necessarily have to kind of like pack what you do into that, because there's a separate round coming up. The first is the icebreaker. The second round is what do you do and why you love it. So definitely that's when you like tell us what you do and why you love it. And keep your answers brief, 20 seconds. I'll be putting a clock up like this to kind of let you know. And you'll get like 5 seconds grace. So just try to keep it underneath that. And the reason why we kind of constrain it a little bit is because then you're kind of forced to sort of get to the point fast. And that kind of helps our members, everyone else in the room, know what you do and then start thinking as to who they can introduce you to. The round after that is the ask. And in the ask, just be as specific as possible. If there are some people that mention 1, 2 things, and that's cool. 3 things even okay. But there are some people that say like 5, 6, 7 things, and nobody's going to remember that. And if you do, well, more power to you. And then after that, round 4 is referrals. Based on what you've said, people are going to the room is going to start churning with, hey, you need to speak to so-and-so and so-and-so. So that's kind of like how we go. And then after that is testimonials, announcements, as well as wins. And right after we do the icebreaker question, we also take a group picture, which is posted on LinkedIn while tagging all of you to help promote your visibility and hopefully increase your business, generate queries, inquiries, all that stuff. So that's kind of like how we do it. This is a private by invitation group where Superconnectors and Givers meet for igniting authentic human connection. And as you've heard Joel and Gerard and Rudy say, yeah, we're all about helping people. And the rules are, we typically allow visitors to attend 2 to 3 times to kind of get a general vibe of how we are. We have 2 chapters, East Coast and West Coast. This is the East Coast chapter. And after that, if you'd like to join, you can certainly reach out to me. Or you can go to the website, dynamitenetworking.com, put in an application. It's just like a simple 1-page kind of question just to figure out, get to know you well. We'll ask you questions like, what's your favorite rock band? Or what time of the year do you like? Stuff like that, soft stuff like that, as well as some business related stuff. And then, yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, so I was going to say, and just let you know, if you join, that your particular business slot is reserved. Like Gerard's our financial planner, I'm our hypnotist, and Rudy's our web guy, and all sorts. You get.
Yeah, exactly.
It kind of follows the BNI format, but we are not BNI. We are much softer and less rigid. We alternate every week between doing a networking group and doing a mastermind, where someone will present about 20 minutes about what they do or a particular issue that's coming up. So we'll brainstorm for them. And then the other week, like I said, standard networking. The West Coast is right now is every other week and just pure networking. But as they expand, they'll follow the same. We'll get them into the same format.
Perfect. So thank you so much, Joel. Let's get the party started. So Joel, have you decided what our icebreaker question today is?
Well, I have a really interesting one, Rajiv, and you'll have to tell me this might be a little much for people to just jump in and share, but they can say what they want and just think about it a little bit, so they can again give us they want. So everyone has challenges. So think about what that challenge is. And my question to you, what's a feeling or state or way of being for you that would make that problem absolutely impossible to have?
Wait, what's the question again?
I said, what's the state or way of being, just like confident, relaxed, in tune with the universe or whatever it is. Whatever problem you've been thinking about recently, what state would make that problem impossible to have?
Basically, it would make it go away. What state of mind would make it go away?
Would make it go away. Like the way you want to operate. Like what is it when you're in flow or whatever it is for you. Like when you're surfing, right? All your problems go away. Right? How would you describe?
I'm mostly drowning when I'm surfing. But
well, we're talking about Gerard. You obviously, your way of being might be entirely different. And if this
Well,
isn't a great question, that's fine. We can
oh
go
no,
with
it's fine. Yeah, I can start.
Okay, sure.
When I'm dead.
Okay, cool.
I was hoping for a more positive state, but I guess that could be a positive one.
Hey, that works.
Yeah,
That
That's
works.
absolutely
so-
true. When you're dead, all your problems goes away.
Okay, I was thinking about.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave that one there. Oh, thank
Isn't
you. That is a
isn't that
great.
why they have a fence around cemeteries? Because people are dying to get in.
Yeah, but
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
Rudy. Since
That's hilarious.
you opened up, let's have you take the next one.
Joel, I think it might be faster if we just kind of like, direct people.
That's what I'm saying. I said, Rudy, take the next.
Oh, right. Okay.
answer.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Rudy.
I missed the question. I have to answer. I'm sorry.
I said,
it's really tough to follow my answer.
Okay. I said, what's a feeling for you that you want to have to drive your day, right? To make life easier, to make all your problems just go away. Right? What's the way of being for you?
I think just having the paradigm that no matter what comes at you, you'll handle it. I think people find themselves with anxiety because they feel like they're going to have an issue that they may not be able to handle, and it can kind of mess with them. So just having that kind of self-confidence,
Self-confidence. Right?
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome. Jerry?
Yeah, I was thinking more pretty much along the same lines. I mean, when I wake up with a lot of energy and confidence, and I just do things like biking and golfing to make all my problems go away.
Cool. Awesome. Bill?
Who?
Gotta relax.
Oh,
Have to relax. I don't have to die. But to just relax a little bit and not worry so much about the end goal, but enjoying the ride to get there.
Awesome.
Dying the opposite of relax, right? You're stiff.
Or you're totally relaxed. Your body's stiff, but you're totally relaxed.
I'm just joking.
No, I know. It was such an awesome answer to start us out. It's just, I think you win the prize today. So far, we'll see if someone can top you. But Raul.
For me, not worrying. Like if I can, when I'm start worrying, it's unproductive, and often if I can just make that go away, that's fine. So
Cool. And what's it like when you're not worrying? That's.
Well, then I'm just thinking about the present moment and doing what I'm doing. Worrying doesn't help, So just being in the present, I guess, might be a better answer.
Cool. Okay. Rajesh, what you got?
Oh, he just joined, so you'll need to say the question.
Oh, okay. All right. Rajesh, what's a feeling that would just make your day fantastic?
My phone doesn't ring.
And what's it like when your phone doesn't ring? What's the positive version of that?
It's
Yeah, relaxed, happy, whatever it is.
Oh my God. I think the prize goes to Rajesh because I don't think I can beat that.
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
Awesome. That's it, man. You don't have to say much. It doesn't have to be a word. It can just be an exclamation like that. Tony, what you got? What'll drive your day?
I think what drives my day is when there's good music on and when I am detached from a lot of scenarios.
Awesome.
It's better to be, more efficient being in the present moment and being detached from like other emotional aspects when people piss you off or things of that nature. You just kind of go with it,
Yep. No, absolutely. That's why I kind of asked the question. Just remind people what's that way of being, Jessica, what is it for you?
I'd say just being well rested and a nice cup of coffee.
Okay. Awesome. Gerard.
You already got me. Surfing, or I'm fairly religious, so a lot of times if I'm, relaxed and thinking of a higher being, that sort of makes things very calm for me.
Okay. Terrific. Amy.
Amy, you're on mute.
I was double muted. For me, I want my phone to ring for what I do. But for me, if something's not going right or the day's not going as planned, I act as if. So I always go in a state of mind of acting as if it is done, it has happened, and the day goes better.
Nice. That's great. Larry.
Hello?
Well, I had some time to think and
Hi
put
again. I'm on
together
the computer. I'll call you back when I finish.
all these different thoughts. And a lot of people mentioned a few things I was thinking, but I think it really comes down to focus. If you're focused on the task, you can't worry about the things that you can't get to right at the moment, because you need to wait until you finish what you're doing till you get to the next task. So you got a lot of tasks, you got to focus on what you're doing. And that comes down to being well rested, state of mind, everything that everyone else has been saying.
Cool. Falana.
Elena, nice to meet everyone. What drives my day is seeing other people happy and the smiles on their faces. And so when I get stuck sometimes, I think about what am I committed to? And I'm committed to seeing that other people are happy.
Awesome. That's great. Have we got everybody?
Everyone except me and you.
Okay. What you got?
What drives my day? I think probably trance music. I love trance music, EDM, and something ambient just playing in the background that just gets me in the zone. Yeah. And on time. Apparently since this didn't ring. Awesome. Go ahead, Joel.
I'll just get a sense of flow and a sense of connection to self and others. So that's when I'm in that state. Yeah, anything is possible.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So Joel, should we start round 2?
Okay, so just yeah, so round 2, your name, and where you're from, what you do, and why you love it. Did I combine 2 things, Raj, or is that right?
No, it's right. What do you do and why you love it?
What you do and why you love it. Yeah.
And also where you're calling in from and who invited you. I'll put this all in the chat, so don't worry.
But yeah, that's right. It's above 3 questions. I forgot.
Okay, let's start with you again.
Oh no. Yeah,
it's okay. You'll survive. Don't worry. We're really easy going here. It's just you do remember your name, right?
Yes. I'm O. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Ozone. And actually, I don't love it. I think that I have a startup in that we do 3D virtual fashion to help fashion brands, with transition to e-commerce to increase sales and lower return rate. What's the other question? Why do I love it? Oh, well, I don't think that I love what I do. I'm a technical co-founder and I'm forced to do business development.
Okay. And where are you coming from and who invited you?
I'm in San Francisco and Rajiv invited me in the fashion network. Yeah. I think he's going there to pick up chicks, but I don't think that he had me.
His
Don't tell his wife that.
the honeymoon will be over really, really fast.
Sum things up real quick.
All right, so I don't remember the exact order we went in, so I'm just going to jump around, but I'll keep track. Bill.
Good morning. I'm Bill Stanton. I'm with Columbia Bank, a New Jersey-based bank. I was invited by Gerard. I appreciate it. what I do. I am a branch manager for the bank. I love being in the branch because it's not the same every day. We get to help a wide variety from, a kid with their first, savings account to somebody buying a multi-million dollar, commercial real estate. So it's never the same every day. I'm lucky enough to work for a bank that we've been around for a very long time, and I'm in my 20th year with the bank, which is sometimes a little different from banks. You wind up, was that a timer? I don't know.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm good. Okay. And why do I love it? I guess that's why I was. Like I said, I work for a bank that been around for a long time. I've been here a long time. So it's actually, I've known clients for the full 20 years that they're amazed that they've known my son, who's now going to be 19 in June, his whole life. So it's a good place to be, and I'm happy to be there.
Oh, by the way, Joel, I just kind of like remember that we didn't take the screenshot, like the group picture. So why don't we do that before we kind of dive into round two? Okay. So everyone, Rajiv will give you a quick count to set you up, but put that smile on your face, give a thumbs up or whatever you want to, however you want to do it. And we'll take a quick snapshot and it'll be shared on social media. On LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, sorry, on LinkedIn, and everyone will be tagged. So maybe we'll give you a little presence, a little boost. And, yeah. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me, while I do that, yeah, let's continue with the next speaker. Okay, Amy, what do you do? Why do you love it?
Good morning. Good morning. Well, Rajiv invited me to this group. I live here in New York City. I work for Capital One, but I'm not a banker. I work in our credit card group, which is the Spark Small Business Card Group. And my goal is to manage clients that have the card and also bring on customers that could really use our card for their small business. And I don't really like to say small business because it's good for everyone. What I love about it is I don't feel like I'm ever selling because we give a 2% cashback rewards program. So I'm calling businesses saying, hey, I could put money in your pocket because I'm giving them 2% on everything that they're spending for their business. So that's why I love it. I feel like I'm really making a difference in helping clients with their overall business. Cool.
Awesome. Oh, and everybody, please put your info, contact, calendar, info in the chat. And again, maybe a quick.
Yeah, but do so after you speak, because this way then people kind of will remember better as to what you do.
All right. Well, my bad. I put mine in already. Jerry.
Okay, so my name is Jerry Cartman. I'm calling from Montreal. I was invited by Joel and Lynn, and what I do is I adopt Israeli startups and I try to present them to investors in North America. And why I love it is because it keeps me close to Israel, which I'm just very, very fond of Israel.
Awesome. Larry.
I'm here. My name is Larry Rosenthal. I am an attorney specializing in intellectual property. That means patents and trademarks and copyrights, protecting your ideas, your brands, your products. And what I love about the law is all the intricacies and ways of finding that winning argument. I'm calling in from Westfield, New Jersey.
Nice.
I love that. Larry, can you say that again? It's about winning the argument. Is that what he said?
Yep. Finding the intricacies in the law, finding that right argument.
I love that. Love that.
Well, Larry, I was a paralegal for many, many years, and I have a completely different perspective on the law, especially commercial litigation. If I have to have someone move a comma and then proofread 15 copies of that damn document again, drove me crazy. So anyway, skipping that statement. Gerard, what do you do? Why do you love it?
So I am a financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments, and I work with individuals and small businesses. Why I love it? I love helping people, so that's a big part of it. But I also love following financial markets. I used to run a trading desk for JP Morgan before I was a financial advisor. So this keeps me involved in the day-to-day on financial markets too. So that's what I do.
And Gerard is also really modest about this, but he's is well connected to a couple of networks for people looking to improve their skills or change jobs, employment networks. So if you know anyone or have any questions, really reach out for him. He's a super guy.
Yeah, real quick, if you know anybody that's in between jobs, I've got a lot of resources to help people out with the job search, connections, executive recruiters. So that's not part of my job, but I just like helping people. So happy to talk to anybody if you know in that situation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gerard. Jessica.
Hey everyone, I'm Jessica. I'm out of Freehold, New Jersey, and I work for Insperity, which means we work with small to medium-sized businesses, helping them with payroll, HR, and we have a large group benefits plan with United Healthcare. So we save business owners pretty significant dollars in healthcare. Why I love it? It's something different every day. I really like my coworkers, and Rajiv invited me.
And we really like Rajiv too. and Falana, give me the pronunciation again. I'm sorry.
Felena.
Felena. Felena. Okay, I'll get it right.
Or you can call me Phil as well.
Okay, that makes life simple.
I'm located in Annapolis, Maryland. Rajiv introduced me to this group. Thank you very much. What I do is connect with people, their hearts, and their visions. I see it's more about not exactly what I do, but how I do it. And so in connecting people, I connect people and resources.
Cool, awesome. Rajesh.
Hi, good morning. Rajesh Kalokar, Paradox Technologies. We service all your computer, IT, and phone system needs. We are your outsourced IT department for your small business. Why I like what I do is, when everything goes right, make sure your office is up and running, and just teach people how to be more efficient in using their computers and helping them out. Thanks.
Awesome, thank you. Raul.
I am in New York City. I was introduced by Rajiv, and I'm a digital strategist. So I help medium businesses succeed online when they're struggling to better their online presence. So, and I love it because I work with a lot of different kind of companies and I like helping them.
Hey, Raul, where are you today? Last week you were, South America or something, right?
I was in Argentina last
few
months, almost a month, but I'm in New York today, but I'll be in St. Louis. I'm going to St. Louis tomorrow.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Wow. Rudy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rudy Grippo of Online Culture. Since 2004, we've helped companies just win online, whether it be a new business coach who wants to develop a webinar or some kind of an e-course, or maybe their website needs to be redesigned so that it gets more traction and better conversions. We've also stepped in and helped companies that maybe don't have the budget for a full-time ongoing consultation and kind of teach their staff and train the people that are there to help them develop their presence as well. So we've definitely done quite a broad scope of things. And why I love it? I love watching companies grow. Who's sick of seeing places getting boarded up during this pandemic, right? I would love to see more and more companies flourishing. So that's where I'm at. That's why I love it. Thank you.
Cool, awesome. Tony.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony, and I am owner of my startup Market Trade Media. We do video editing, content creation. I'm currently in New York City. I am also a high ticket closer, so I close high ticket products and premium services as well.
Cool. That's fantastic. All right. So we have two new people. So Timmy and Rocky. Let's start with Timmy. Timmy, so the original start question was, what is the state you want to be in today? What drives you? What's a great state that would drive your day, make life fantastic?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Timmy, based in London. I'm a lifestyle manager. I work with essentially the 1%. We do media management, we do sports management, and other activities. And
Timmy, the question was, what makes your day better?
Waking up in the morning, I guess. Wake up happy.
Okay.
Being on this side of the soil.
And then you pretty much answered the second question. What do you do? Why do you love it? And who invited you?
Myself?
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy the diversity of the work. You know, you're meeting new people all the time. It helps you grow professionally and also mentally. And yeah, it's all positive. So I'm meant to kind of share resources and grow the network and to collaborate with different people around the world. So that's
and who invited you? I think I know the answer to this, but no. Who invited you to the group?
That's a good question. I've forgotten the person's name, which is quite bad. I got it on email.
Okay.
Some gentleman.
All right. No, Rajiv or somebody else, or no? Well,
that's okay. That's okay, Joel. Let's
it doesn't matter. Doesn't
I think
matter.
Rajiv is the default. When in doubt, Rajiv invited me down. When in doubt.
That's what I assumed. You know, I was like, okay, does not matter. It's all good. All right, Rocky. So, what drives your day? What's a great way of being to start your morning? Makes your day wonderful.
Rocky, you're on mute.
Gratitude.
Nice. That's a succinct answer.
I knew I was on the timer. I just needed to hit
it. You did. Yes. You cleared it. All right. And introduce yourself. What do you do? Why do you love it?
I'm a chief profitability officer. I work with small business owners and I ensure that they are always profitable so they have the money to live the life of their dreams. And who doesn't want to help people live the life of their dreams? And I'm done, Rajiv. I got 10 seconds left.
Rocky, but can you kind of break that down when you say profitability, just to sort of, you know, so people know, like...
I think he wants your tagline. Right?
You want the tagline?
Yeah, give me the tagline.
So here is the problem. Top line is vanity. That's what most business owners go, oh, I did a 7-figure this. Bottom line is sanity. And at the end of the day, cash flow is reality. The moment your business runs out of cash flow, you cease to exist. And so what I do is make sure that the cash is always flowing and that you are profitable. I don't care what your top line revenue is. I care how much you take home to your family and how you build wealth.
And Rocky also has 2 podcasts you can listen to that are totally awesome. So that just leaves us, I think, you and me, Rajiv. You want to take it away?
Sure. Yeah, Joel, maybe you can time me. Anyway, so yeah, hi everyone. Nice to see you all. You might have heard this. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Shake it off, shake it off. But what that song doesn't say is when haters hate, they give you horrible, bad press and bad reviews, 1-star reviews on Google, Facebook, Amazon, which can kill your business. So what do? We get all that crap deleted from Google. Clients love us because we have a performance guarantee or your money back. So it's totally risk-free and we're very fun and easy to work with and we're very chill. So Ask by Media, be seen or not be seen.
Rajiv, is crap the technical term or is that just your own...
so I can continue. I don't have to put customer first. Is that right? Wow, Rajiv, you're my hero. I can just screw my customer over and then I get 5-star review. Is that right?
There you go.
Don't worry. We can set up your website where it'll only show your 5-star reviews, so it's all good.
Right. I mean, I'm looking off that. I told my customer to go fetch.
It's a nice full circle here. See, everyone helps support each other. And Rock will help you keep on bringing in the profits no matter what the customers say. There you go.
Yeah, Joel, why don't you go next?
All right. So Joel Elfman, mind and body hypnosis. So I am a hypnotist. And I help people change their brains to make them more effective, enjoy life more fully, and to make life more fun and give more freedom to really do whatever you want. Okay, that's it. And I love it because I love helping people. And it's such a creative practice for both the person and for me as well. So I love seeing what transpires. Okay, so that's that round. So ask. Rajiv, is that where we're
Yeah,
at?
now we're doing round 3. Also, just to double check, hope that everyone put their key info in the chat. Things like your LinkedIn link, your Calendly link, your favorite scheduler link if it isn't Calendly, your email address, your cell number, if that's something that you'd like to share. You can also save this chat if you want to act on any of the information someone has shared immediately, or wait a few days and this will then be summarized and cleaned up and posted on the Dynamite networking website. Yeah. So Joe, let's move to round 3.
And I would just encourage folks to put in, like a quick, their job title or a quick description of whatever they do. Because otherwise, I mean, not in this group is so small, but in larger groups, it's like if I have to go check every LinkedIn to find the guy who does X, Y, or Z, it just drives me a little crazy. If it's right there, I know I can reach out to you really quick. So it's just to make life easier for the rest of the folks. Okay, so getting back to it. So third round is how can we help you? Right? What's your ask today? And again, as Rajiv said in the beginning, keep it to one or two things, so it just really sticks in our memory. And in the meantime, brains will be churning for who we can make connections to, and that'll be the fourth round. Will be referrals and maybe a recommendation or an introduction. So, oh, you okay with starting it all again?
Who's starting it?
Oh, if she's willing.
No. I mean, you really abuse the newcomer. I start every round here.
You're now a vet. Don't worry.
I can switch it. All right, I'll switch it up. I'll switch it up. Rudy, what's your ask today?
Oh, I'm so privileged to go first from the good man Joe, my friend. My ask today, well, it seems to be a thing lately that I've been working with a lot more real estate agents and brokerages. I think Keller Williams lit a match and told everybody on Long Island. So at this point, if you know anybody who's in the real estate business, whether they're a broker, whether they're an agent, and they want to know how to get more leads or just have a bigger presence, please have them call me.
Cool. Awesome. Thank
you. And also, if you could put your ask separately in the chat as well with your name attached to it, like even though your name shows up, here in your video tile, but in the ask, put your name too, so that later on, if somebody's looking at that list, they'll be like, oh, Rudy was looking for so-and-so, so I can kind of reach out to him, and also include your key details in that instance as well. It just makes it like super easy for somebody to help you. So just saying. Okay.
Thank you, Rajiv. Larry, what's your ask today?
I am looking to meet people who work with small businesses and advise small businesses. So that could be small business attorneys, business consultants, CPAs, anybody else you think that would be advisors to small companies.
Larry, I think you should definitely have a chat with perhaps Amy, Falana, Jerry, if you haven't already, and maybe Tony, as people that, appear to be, close to that space, and Raul, of course.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Phil, what's your ask today?
My ask today is to be connected to philanthropists and grant makers. I'm currently working on a couple of different projects where it would be wonderful to be able to help bridge that funding gap that these organizations have.
Hey, Rajiv, who was it last week who was working with some philanthropists?
Well,
I don't recall, but I think Falana might want to chat with Gerard, because Gerard works with like senior executives. So I think there might be some synergies there, as well as potentially Rocky as well, who also works with senior executives.
Okay, Phil, and I'll try and remember who it was from.
well, McKinsey, she's, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. She's giving away his money. So please submit, just connect to her. He's mad that, that's right.
Yeah, but
So I heard that she's giving away millions. Yeah. Just that's revenge.
Melinda and Bill just broke up.
There you go. So connect with who is that's asking for divorce attorney. If you get to their divorce attorney, then you get.
Yeah, Rajiv. If Rajiv knows them, he can connect you.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
right. That's right.
What's your ask today? How can we help you?
I'm looking to connect with the one with a banker, or I had two asks. One was a banker who can explain the new rule for the PPP. People have told me that there's new rule now, and so you might qualify. There was a new announcement on that. And then two was I'm looking for connect with IT consulting firms that help build website and help build the e-commerce presence for fashion brands, like small fashion.
Yeah, so
brands,
we got
e-commerce.
both the people in the room right now. Rudy is our website extraordinaire, magician, wizard, all of that. I can't think of any more adjectives, Rudy, but you can maybe help me out later. And
The Sultan of SWAT, the king of clout.
Yeah, and as far as IT, we have Rajesh and and the other person that's in a tangential space is Edgar, but I think what Edgar and Rajesh do are like very distinct from each other. So I think a chat with both of them should be pretty helpful.
Yeah, Edgar just jumped on. He's the head of our West Coast chapter, and we'll have him do all his. Well, you know what, Edgar, let's just jump right in. So, Edgar, what's the feeling, the way you want to start your morning that would just make your day amazing is our first question.
Good morning, everyone. Can you repeat that question, Joel, please? I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's feeling? What's the way of being? What's the way you want to start your morning that would make your day amazing?
Oh, wow, man.
Edgar's arrived. What's up, brother?
No, my day is to think about how my day's going to go in terms of, man, you caught me off guard. I don't know. I just wake up, I get my day going. I start my coffee. I thank God for waking up and that it's another day. And I say that because I have friends who are not doing very well physically, and just to wake up and start my day, get to work. In fact, I'm driving right now to San Francisco to get my day going, and I wake up also with working on a positive attitude. As we know, things don't always go the way we want it to, but I always work through that and just make sure my day is always positive. So
cool.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, and that's
Go
what
ahead.
that's what you always share with us. You're always coming in with a positive attitude. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm the business development manager for a company here in San Francisco, a tech company, Panalo, and we specialize in software development. And then we also have another office in the Philippines where we focus on call center activities for our clients, whether it's sales, incoming service, or virtual assistant needs. So that's what I do, and I love what I do is because it's all about other people and solving their problems. And let's face it, when I get to that point where I can join you guys in New York, I'm looking forward to hooking up with all of you. There you go, man.
Cool. And what's your ask today? Oh, and you got to tell them about Dynamico, right? Shared space.
Oh, Dynamico. So Joel, thank you. So we just launched a co-working space. It's the newest co-working space in San Francisco, located in Union Square, which is the heart of San Francisco. And we're currently looking for persons that or companies that want more flexibility in leasing office space, whether it's a hot desk, dedicated desks, or even a office suites. So we have something for everybody. And then as far as the ask, I'm looking for software development. I'm looking for companies that are interested to develop their mobile or web apps. In fact, I'm currently talking to Rudy right now on a potential project, and I'm very excited about this and collaborating with Rudy.
Yep. Looking
There you
forward
go,
to it
Rudy.
too, brother.
Thank you.
I'm good, bro. I have an appointment with the fire department tomorrow, so we're good to go, man. Lock and load.
And so
Yeah, I
Rudy,
told JR.
I can say Rudy is always awesome. So, could you put your info in the chat again so Edgar can catch it later? Because again, we really want you guys to connect. So that'd be awesome. And let's jump over to, since O was asking about a banker, let's jump over to Bill.
Yes, I was typing something to Bill. Yes, Bill also gave me, yes. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is O
Right,
speaking or Bill?
What? Oh, no. No, O already did her ask. So Bill is doing
Right.
the ask.
Okay.
I just asked O to put her information in the chat so Edgar could catch it later on.
Got it. Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Okay. Yeah, I don't personally deal with the PPP loans, but you need to go quickly because the end is coming rapidly. But if you want to give me a call, I can try to have somebody from the bank that does deal directly with it give you a call and talk about it. My ask is we're a community bank. So anybody who maybe isn't getting anywhere with a larger bank who might want to deal more personally, with their local banker. Time it up.
Awesome.
And someone who's not dead.
Someone who's not dead.
That's right. All right.
Jerry.
That's great. That's awesome.
That's right.
Right.
I mean,
So,
so you heard it here first, okay? So because if my company fail, I'm gonna start my startup career routine. I've been telling me. I've been honing my skills, so I'm be coming back to test out my jokes.
Right now we're doing like the ask, so maybe you could speak after the round is over.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, thanks.
She's joking, but that was great.
Joel,
I love your humor. Where were we? Sorry. Jerry, what's your ask today?
well, I'd like to expand my investor network by introducing startups to angels, VCs, and family offices.
Awesome. That's great. Amy, how can we help you?
So my ask is, well, I live in Manhattan, in New York City. My existing Spark customers all reside in Nassau County, but my ask is I would love to have the opportunity to speak to any business owner about our Spark 2% cashback rewards program for their business to see if it's a good fit for them. So they don't have to be just in Nassau County. I could speak to businesses anywhere. I'm open to the introductions.
And where are you located again? I'm sorry, Amy.
I am located, I'm sitting in Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
out of my home office. My existing clients are in Nassau County, but I could talk to businesses anywhere.
Perfect.
Amy, so you might want to come to our West Coast chapter as well, which Edgar leads. So that's a lot of the businesses there are San Francisco, Bay Area, Silicon Valley, etc.
What might work is maybe I'll talk to you later, Rajiv. Maybe some of my counterparts on the West Coast.
Okay.
It might be better for them since they reside there. So when I say
as
talk
you
to
wish.
anyone anywhere, yeah, we'll do that. I'll talk to you later about that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Gerard, what's today's ask?
So today's ask, because I'm a financial advisor, the people that I deal with, individuals, small businesses. So my ask is for anyone going through any kind of life transition, job transition, maybe getting close to retirement or in retirement. Those are all the people that I'm able to help.
Awesome. Okay. Jessica.
My ask is, I guess, referrals for small to medium-sized businesses with 5 or more W-2 employees. Looking to consolidate all their vendor relationships, just get organized and free up their time, more profitable.
Cool. Well, profitability, we have our man for that. So you should,
Yeah, Rocky over here.
if you haven't
Just
talked to Rocky.
like taking away time from doing, HR issues. Instead of doing that, they can spend more time on, generating revenue while we take care of all the back end.
Jessica, do you guys do like payroll? Because I think Rudy was asking if you guys do payroll.
Yeah, so we start with payroll. That's kind of like the way into our company.
Oh.
And then there's 2 options. We have a traditional model with just a light HR that's more of a reactive. And then we have a proactive HR, and you get the benefits along with that. It's very white collar. So it's not, we don't deal with risky companies really, only because we share the risk. So because we have a large group health plan, say if a company, there's a commercial roofer and there's an issue with like a ladder and something happens, everyone around the entire country's cost would go up.
Gotcha.
We also can send, we usually save customers like at least 10% on their workers' comp as well.
Oh, that's good to know, Jessica. That's good to know. Definitely put all these key details in the chat, because like I said, when people save the chat towards the end of the meeting, they'll get all this key details. So certainly please put those details there. Yeah, go ahead, Joel.
Okay. Raul, what's today's ask? How can we help?
I'm really looking for existing companies that are struggling to adapt their business to the sort of new environment. So it's companies that have always did okay, and now they say, oh no, we really have to get our online game together. And so it's helping them strategize what that might be, whether it is a website or whether it's social media, whatever it might be.
And do you have a size,
Medium, I work medium-sized businesses more than, I work with smaller companies, but mostly it's medium-sized or, medium-sized. Cool. I'd like to add one thing. I just read a book that it's not a new book, but I found it really great. I read it last week, which is Guide to Winning Clients. I don't know if anyone knows this book.
Yeah, I think if anyone knows about books, it would be Rocky, who has read every single book behind him. And that's only a portion of his collection, not all of it. So I'll let you imagine what that actually looks like.
It's a lot of it, the front part of it's pretty obvious, but it's very good at the end about negotiating with clients, getting the best deals, doing proposals. Anyway, just throw that in.
Awesome.
I think Rocky gets a complimentary edition of every published book that comes out, man. That's awesome, brother. He's looking for your book right now, Raul. He knows he has it. That's great.
Yeah, also just like a quick question about Raul. So Raul is a strategist, and the way that he works with his clients is that he will basically put together a task force of service providers, like maybe me if somebody needs reputation repair, or Rudy if they need a web design, or like Rajesh if they need cybersecurity or whatever. So he's kind of like the choir master that puts together that team for solving the problem, and he's like in that strategic position. So I just wanted to clarify that that's what Raul does. It's a strategy, and that's how he kind of like works with other service providers.
Right. So essentially, I'll meet with a client. We'll do a competitive analysis of their how their business is doing. From that comes a roadmap, and then I hire, like Rudy, anyone that would provide the services that would help solve their issues. So different clients need different kinds of people.
Right.
So.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Raul.
Thank you, Brett, for getting that out of my mouth. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Joel.
Timmy, what's your ask today? How can we help you? You're on mute if you're, or you could be doing something else. All right, we'll come back to Timmy. Sorry, Tony, what's your ask?
Oh, I was on mute there. Sorry about that. It's been a chaotic morning here. I'm over next to Bryant Park here in NYC. But my ask is I'm looking for high-level influencers that are obviously selling more between 10K and up. And I'm looking for influencers that I could close for. Obviously, I'm also looking for clients that are be interested in video or videos going in that direction anyways. I do analytics and stuff like that. And what we did for the statistics is that people are just doing static campaigns right now. They're not having as much return as they were if they were using videos. So we build out the campaigns for those. So I'm looking for more clients to do that as well.
Hey, Tony, I have an idea. I know a yacht broker down in Florida. Maybe you guys should chat. He might be interesting connection. So.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
I have a list of influencers who own fashion brand, and I'm not sure whether that you're looking for those influencers that does fashion. I also have a list of porn star who owns lingerie brands. Those are influencer too.
Well, that's very interesting. Oh,
I was like, you go porn stars. All right.
I think we all looked away just now. Anyone
right.
distracted was like,
Oh, that's right. I mean, I'm just saying that, they sell lingerie to men. That's a brand new market.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Like I'm not modeling though. I'm not modeling.
Come on, Rajiv, you're newly
and they could do videos. They do videos. So Tony, they know videos.
That's great.
Okay, awesome.
That's right. I also knows rappers who invest. They own BC. I have these lists. They have like it's called the O list. Rappers
It's called O-list. Always right. Like, oh my God.
and you know who wants to do videos? Those people who sell cannabis. They love to do videos. That's a new market for you. The buds, all my,
Well, we're going to have a lot of people talk to you, if nothing else, just for your wonderful sense of humor.
Oh, I'm looking forward to your mastermind. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but your mastermind might be how to be dead. So, I'm not sure.
Enjoy the ride.
That's right. That's right.
Enjoy the ride on the way to dead.
There you go.
That's a new book right there.
That's a good title. Enjoy the ride. No, that's good.
That's right.
or on the way to dead.
That's right.
Either
On
way.
the way. That's right. On the way.
Rajesh, what's your ask today?
The great referrals for me are like professional offices like doctors, CPAs, lawyers, especially doctors and small medical offices. Thanks.
Awesome.
Dentist, right?
Yeah. Dentists, anybody in the healthcare, dentists, chiropractors, etc., because they all need IT and they, especially for HIPAA compliance.
Right. All right. Let's. Excellent. Let's do a quick check. See if Timmy's back with us.
That's okay. Yeah, let's keep
okay. So let's go. Rocky, what's your ask today?
I'm just looking for listeners to my podcast. So any business owners, send them to Profit Answer Man.
Cool. And his podcast is a really great way to learn about Rocky and what he does. And really appreciate his warmth and his sense of humor. So definitely check it out. Rajiv, I think it's just you and me again.
Oh, cool. Also, if we missed you, please wave or something so that we know that we missed you.
Did I see a wave there?
I was demonstrating.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so my ask is I'd like to meet attorneys. So if specifically divorce attorneys, defense attorneys, like criminal defense attorney, as well as attorneys that work with celebrities and athletes. So entertainment law and sports law. So those are the kind of attorneys that I'm looking to meet. Typically, these attorneys will use us to do reputation repair for their clients, and it's in their best interest to do so, because the having bad press kills the client's opportunity to be able to work with big brands. Like I was working recently with like a social influencer that had bad press because of some racial slur, and that was killing her deal with Disney, just as an example. So um, that's who we're looking to meet. Yeah, thanks, Joel.
Sure.
Nike, who abused Shenzhen factory. Just kidding. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would
Rajiv, she
be-
has to go next week, please. Yeah, put her on the mastermind, please, for next week.
well, mastermind was supposedly this week, but
Oh.
we'll
Yeah,
No,
but
I know the PR guy for Will Smith. You know, when
oh, that'd be great.
that
Yeah,
that
that'd be
that
awesome.
that Jada Plinkett Smith, you know, can you repair that they didn't have threesome or you know, they have
well,
some
but-
instead of three. You go, well, you don't have three, you have four. That's right. That was the more accurate number.
Okay, fine. This is getting we're taking the conversation in very
Okay,
interesting direction. But
This is a great intro for this group.
Oh my God.
only at Dynamite. Joel, yeah, why
well,
don't
we
you
are-
tell us
we are definitely going to have O on a mastermind soon.
For sure.
Just to learn. Awesome.
Yeah.
You are awesome, O.
Yeah.
Okay, so my ask is if you know anyone who is really stressing out with all this COVID or life in general, then have them chat with me, and let's get rid of some of that stress and make life better.
So Joel, I think you should definitely have a chat with O, because she knows a lot of people that are stressed out, and I'm sure she can make the introductions for you.
Oh, yes,
from
yes.
a very
I mean,
colorful list of clients.
oh, you know, I know a lot of people, but I'm, you know, as an Asian, you know, I'm Thai from Thailand, but you know, I'm a tiger mom. You know, it's THAI, but not tiger. You know, it's a different kind of mom. But if you can, you know, if you can hypnotize, you know, these Asian kids into Ivy League school, you got a business.
Oh, do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't. Because that's all the parents are stressed about. They right.
Well, I can help the parents, and I can
That's
help
awesome.
the kids potentially either side of the coin. We'll make
Oh, by the way, so since Joel just went, I just want to give Joel a quick testimonial. So Joel, yes, he speaks a lot about, hypnotism, and he actually helped the client quit smoking in a single session. He did that twice with two distinct clients. 7 years later, they're still smoke-free. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Joel did a session with me. It was something else. It was like some vortex treatment or something. And within an hour or 2 hours of him doing whatever he did, it was some kind of energy work. Like a client called me up and like closed a really large deal. So the takeaway message is, if you guys want to get paid, schedule a session with Joel. He'll make it rain money. So just say.
That's right. But do we have the can I do that, like what do you call those, revenue sharing? So go ahead and hypnotize me, and the minute I close the client, I pay you.
Listen, if you want to do that, we'll work out a commission deal. I'll play with that. I have no problem.
Oh, there you go. See?
That'd be fun to do. See what happens. Maybe I should have done that with Rajiv. Hey, Rajiv.
That's right. So are we in the next segment? Because I'm just gonna make another joke.
Oh, go ahead, make our joke.
Oh,
and
you're on
then
a
we'll
roll. I love it.
Then
It's
we'll jump
awesome.
to the next
Keep it
segment.
going.
Okay.
We're a fun-loving bunch here. So.
Here's my joke, right? You saw my husband walk in and out here. But I call him, I'm fundraising, so I call him hostage investors. Yeah, because his bank account was linked to mine when I started the company. So you know, like that money just draw out, then he can't say anything about it. So that's and I asked him what his return of investment. What's the ROI for you? He said, "Oh, if you can bring Victoria's Secret fashion show back in a digital format, he considered that well invested." That's what that I caught, right?
That's awesome, though. I do love the term hostage investor.
Vesper.
That's terrific. Timmy, so are you jumping? Or you're sticking with us? What's the? You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, guys.
No, it's not. It's no problem at all. We're just delighted to have you. So I think we were at what's your ask? How can we help you today? What are you looking for?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm very grateful and humbled to be here, and I'm more about giving and sharing the resources because at the moment I built a very, I'll say a very nice company. In the last 2 years, we're working with Hollywood, with Formula One, with Monaco, with China, with Atlanta. So we kind of invite others to come and work with us, and then we then kind of do business development. As in, like in the last 24 hours, I've had 2 Swiss watch brands saying, could you help us market our watches to your network, for example? And also Champagne in France, French region, the Italian Chamber of Commerce, Atlanta, Chinese media group. So there's lots of things going on, but it's a case of sharing the resources with the community and saying, this is what we do, this is who we are, and how can we work together? So I'm not really looking for anything at all, just more like collaborations as in to kind of add value to what the community is doing rather than...
Timmy, that's amazing. Did you share your info in the chat, like your LinkedIn, your email, etc.?
I'll do that now.
Yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. This would allow for all of us to link with you and also, like take the conversation forward. I also wanted to kind of just put an idea out there. This is something that we've been thinking about. We're thinking about doing like a posting party, which will be tagged on to kind of this section of the meeting, where if anyone has a post on LinkedIn, we can all go there as a group to like, comment, and share it. And that kind of boosts the post based on, it kind of tricks the LinkedIn algorithm to show our post more than someone else's because of the engagement, and the engagement all coming at a small window. So that's something that we're thinking of doing as well in like future meetings, but I'd just like everyone's kind of like opinion and comments to that idea.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I just want to jump back. Timmy, if you put in your description of who you are, what you do, your LinkedIn, your calendar link. There's a bunch of people here I know would love to reach out to you. Just also again, you're kind of asked that you're looking for people to collaborate with, because like Rajiv does reputation management online, helping people erase bad press. So like he's somebody you guys definitely want to talk to, and I'm sure there's a bunch of people here as well. Could be great, could be great collaborators. So if your information is in the chat, easy to find, tells what people, reminds people who you are and what you do, that would be awesome. So so now we're in our final round, which is just referrals, recommendations, testimonials, any of that. So anybody has any ideas for different people, or just wants to give a shout out, whatever it is, just feel free. We're gonna kind of just leave it open and just
2 things from me. I spoke to Global Healing because Rudy kept talking about it and I was really interested, and I actually did step 1 already.
Nice.
And you know what? I think I actually do have more energy. I'm not really sure, but I have more energy for sure. And I'm definitely down a few pounds, so that's exciting.
Sweet.
And then yesterday I had a really nice conversation with Nikki Jones, who's out of New York and might go somewhere. So she's just left a little while ago, but thanks again.
Yeah, I have been meaning to, you talk to Nikki, just to give her, I was going to apologize. I've been meaning to reach out to her and just haven't done it yet, but I definitely want to connect to her. So
Can you give the information about global healing? Is that what it is
Just for clarification, I'm not a weight management specialist or.
I think Rudy works for them. I'm not sure because he really made me believe in it. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
he's selling
is
for
it
them.
is it a weight management? Why?
no, it's like a
Just to make you feel good, I guess, and healthy, but you also lose weight along the way.
Getting Rudy was masterminding a little bit about health, and he's a vegan lifestyle, but the focus was just about this company that does cleanses. So colon.
Yeah, but it was a
cleanse,
great company, very supportive. They reach out to you and call you and make sure you're feeling well. They explain every step. They want you to feel comfortable. So it was really nice.
What do they do? They like
That's cool, Jessica. I'm happy to hear
nice.
that.
There's just steps. So like there's colon, there's kidney, there's liver, and they just go through, and then you like I had like a healing crisis where I was like having rashes. It's like all like your body flushing any toxins and just making you healthy, and you find out things you really don't know about. So it was really cool.
My aunt would love that. She into
they're right out of Texas actually too, which is where my company is based. So
and they have a ton of video and all the again a huge amount of support. But who knows? Maybe they could even use your services for their website and help improve their e-commerce. So
I would love to shoot some videos for testimonials for them. It would be ideal. Their web development team is okay, and I've been working back and forth with them using their products for like better of 10 years. But I gotta say, like, they could get so much more or do so much more because they're already putting so much out on YouTube with the doctor himself. But there's so many people who've seen so much results. It would be such a worthwhile thing for them to do that. That'd be great.
Well, Rudy and Tony, right? You're now working together.
Tony, we got to talk, brother.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah. I work with some influencers.
Video. Do they have those? A how-to video on
Oh, you're an influencer all by yourself. Like we're gonna get a camera in front of you. Like, start a show. Like I'm serious.
My kids always said. My kids always said, "Have you been on TikTok?" That's what I said.
Seriously,
how
Rudy, connect with me, brother, for sure.
You got it. I'm gonna hit you up right now. You know what? Did you put your LinkedIn on in the chat?
Let me just add yours because I actually have to jump off too because I have to jump on this other call.
Hey,
I already pushed him back and he's like,
He's having too much fun.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll drop it right now. Give me 2 seconds.
And also like a quick shout out to everyone that's on the call. Please visit us next week as well, where we have like a more like our standard networking experience, much like what you had right now, but it's twice the fun because we have coast to coast action. We have East Coast at the same time on the same Zoom link, as well as the West Coast, which is our San Francisco chapter, which Edgar leads. That's like a totally distinct set of people that previously were in this chapter, but then decided to move to that because the timing was a little bit better for them. But you'll get to meet like a whole bunch of cool people there as well.
Yeah, they didn't want to wake up at 7 a.m. for us.
Yeah, I know. We miss them dearly.
But totally understandable. Nothing wrong with that. And Timmy, like Edgar's a great person to connect to because they provide
like virtual staffing.
Virtual staffing services over from a group. They are part of the company in Philippines. They do apps, and again, he has a workspace in San Francisco. That
in the heart of San Francisco, in the financial district.
They opened up. So if you have any of your guys who need a quick place to chat with people, it'd be great. And Edgar's just an awesome guy. He has tons of connections. So he's definitely a person to connect to. Larry, have you and Jerry had a conversation yet? I would think maybe some of his Israeli startups might need an IP guy.
Not yet, but it's on the list.
Yeah, and Larry, you might also want to have a chat with if I didn't say it previously.
Really? I mean, just to have a good laugh or
Well, you might know somebody who needs some IP work. So there's always,
yeah. I mean, I needed some IP work myself, but the problem is I can't pay. In the Silicon Valley, the IP work is normally on equity basis. You get like convertible notes. or something.
Well,
like
you guys can talk about that. You never know. I don't know what Larry, where Larry is on all of that, but
Any company in the Silicon Valley willing to give you revenue share, Raj, talk to her, man. It's gotta be good, brother.
well, I mean, I got 4 patents, and that's pretty much, yeah, revenue share. I was gonna say that Jerry, I went to maybe a few years back. I went to a talk. There was an incubator in San Francisco, in Silicon Valley, that specialized in bringing Israeli startup to Silicon Valley.
Nice.
Are you aware of them?
What's the name?
I have to look it up. It's and actually it has been a very, very successful incubator or a technology transfer, and a lot of other. This is part of the Israeli government, I believed. Then a lot of other country like Belgium and what's the other one? Norway, and has been kind of modeling after them about how to transfer, how to bring Israeli company, and they do like I would say 6-month stint in the Silicon Valley, and they connected to expatriate or Israeli who actually been successful in the Silicon Valley. And most Israeli who has been, well, I used to work for a company that started by Israeli called Terion Communication. I don't know whether you know who they are. One second. They were 2 brothers, but any company in Silicon Valley pretty much Israeli owns the communication space, like all the communication space, which is like cell phone or security, cyber security, or networking. I can connect you to a few of those. I think they become investors now.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
So we should meet up.
Rocky, as far as the clients that you serve, do they skew in any kind of zone as far as the US goes, like Northeast or West Coast, East Coast, anything, or are they all over?
I'm all over the United States and in Europe, so it doesn't matter. Profit's profit everywhere.
Yes, profit everywhere.
Except in Silicon Valley, where they don't actually know how to spend less than they bring in the door. Which is why
we only know how to.
is having trouble.
No, we only know how to spend VC's money. That's it is. That's why. I mean, I would like to spend their money too, but I haven't been able to get it. So here's another joke, right? I've been fundraising on and off, and I'm having difficult time doing it because I'm just not great at fundraising. But recently there was a case who's an Oakland grandma, she's in Oakland and she got punched, and people sent her $1 million because she got beat up in Oakland. It is really sad, but my husband said, honey, just go outside and I punch you.
Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible.
Was I good? Was that a good joke?
That was horrible. Oh my God.
She's probably going to need somebody to remove that. Do you know anyone who removes negatives?
Not a negative like that. That's right. Negative like that. I mean, yeah, that's right. Go ahead. I've been saying these things to offend people. That's right. I said, one of my best friends, you know what she said? She said, oh, I said, when I first met you, I thought you were really offensive. But now I think you're really.
I wonder why.
Oh, if it means anything to you, like you can't get offended if you're always laughing. If that's the case, I'm cracking up, so don't even worry.
I mean, Tosh Pino, he's my hero, and he's very offensive.
By the way, Joel, do you want to by the way, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Joel's dad is an acclaimed poet, and he actually read a snippet from one of his dad's poems called, I don't remember the name, but it's about love. So Joel, is it possible for you to read that excerpt that you read at my wedding?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Because I think that'll be it's very, very powerful. And I think it'll kind of set the intention for the rest of the day as we kind of send off the meeting. I think it'll be great. Joel, it was a treat to listen to Joel. So Joel, can you take it away?
Sure. Okay. So it's a poem my father wrote a while back, and I modified it slightly for the wedding, but titled it Love Always. So it's in between the wanting and the getting and the giving, in between the losing and the winning, in between the throbbing of rhapsody and the shouting and the singing, the hallelujahs and the amens lies the best time of all. The whispers from afar, the footfalls down the hall, the kiss for only greeting, the soft good night, darling, night after night until time swallows all. So that's the poem. So may you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and filled with love and profitability and some happiness, day after day, night after night, until time swallows all. So I guess we can leave it there.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much,
awesome.
Joel. By the way, can we all give Joel a warm round of applause, not just for that amazing gem, but also for driving the meeting?
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Nice to meet you all.
Awesome.
Oh, and everybody, please save the chat. You can use the 3 dots to save it to a file, or it will be published on the web on the dynamiteenetworking.com website in a few
Correct.
days.
Awesome. Well,
Okay,
thanks
correct.
everyone. We'll see you all next week, and please do connect with each other.
Thank you.
And feel
Thank
free to
you.
join
Have
us.
a great day, everybody.
Yeah, feel
Thanks.
free to
Take care.
join
Have a
us
great
next
day, everyone.
week.
Nice to meet everyone. Bye.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Sure.